These are 12 athletes that will inspire you to fix your life. They've genuinely changed mine, all because they remembered who they were. Number 1, Lewis Hamilton. All because that fan screamed, "Lewis, remember who you are, mate." That fan is literally the GOAT. Now, I don't really watch F1, any sort of racing at all, but after seeing Lewis Hamilton, who was going through the worst stretch of his career, then get reminded of how much of a badass he was by a fan. Won his first Grand Prix since signing with Ferrari.
On a momentous day for the 7-time world champion, who returned to winning ways at the Barcelona-Catalunya Grand Prix.
Oh my God, it was so electric. Then also started dating Kim Kardashian. That's 2 wins. A Grand Prix, Kim Kardashian, come on, that's kind of sick. All because he locked in, remembered, he is one of the best racers in the entire world. This man inspired me to go from nothing to something, to go from, maybe I just lost my touch. No, you have to dig deep. Remember, you are here for a reason. You are good at something. And that fan saved him and honestly saved me. Number 2, Neymar, who actually posted on IG after the Brazil-Scotland game saying, "Remember who you are." He said that because him and Lewis are friends. And they have taken this quote so seriously. I can see this on a shirt one day. I mean, someone probably already made it as a clothing line, which, I mean, it's genius because it applies to everyone. And right now it applies to Neymar. Neymar, who's been out with an ACL injury, then calf injuries, ankle injuries, hasn't played for Brazil in 3 years. 3 years. The all-time leading goal scorer for Brazil, who people thought, oh, is he even going to be on the team? Is Ancelotti going to select him? It should never have been a debate. It should never for a second have ever been, oh, should Neymar play? Yes, if Neymar is alive, if Neymar is relatively healthy, he should play. And thank God he did. This is the man that inspired me to play football in the first place. The man who is my favorite athlete of all time. Did he do much in the Scotland game? No, nothing. Didn't have to though. He will be one of the reasons Brazil goes far in this World Cup. And if not, I'm just happy he's there. Number 3, Russell Westbrook. A man that even Draymond Green had to defend him and say, that man's name is Westbrook.
Russell Westbrook. That man's name is Westbrook.
Because every little dumbass across the globe was saying, oh, Russell Westbrook, Russell Westbrook, Westbrook.
What I'm disappointed with Westbrook is I thought he was going to come with all this energy.
How dare you? How dare you call Russell Westbrook Westbrook after this man was left and abandoned like a homeless man, like in Oklahoma, after Kevin Durant said, hey, Russ, by the way, I'm not even going to tell you, but I'm just going to, you'll see the news. Just check the news. Kevin Durant is joining the Golden State Warriors, a team who just beat him when they were up 3-1, and now he's joining them.
And you depart for the team that beat you when you're on the cusp of getting to the finals yourself or ultimately winning the championship for the franchise.
Joining them after they've already won a championship as well. What did Russell Westbrook do? He didn't leave. He didn't abandon OKC. He remembered who he was, how he's one of the most electrifying point guards of all time. Not Westbrook, a man who averaged a triple-double for that entire year.
Westbrook racing. Westbrook elevating.
Said, okay, that's cool. Hold my beer. No, but seriously, anyone who ever slanders Russell Westbrook's name is an absolute dumbass. What he's done for OKC, what he's done for basketball, showing us a small electrifying guard can be the leader of a championship contender, can be an MVP. Russell Westbrook, you will always be one of my favorite players. And even the fact that his kid had to deal with getting called Westbrook. His own son, when going to school, is made fun of for his last name. They should never make fun of that last name. That last name is NBA royalty. Number 4, Cristiano Ronaldo. See! After Messi scored a hat trick, then 2 goals, and then Haaland scored 2 goals, and Mbappe scored, everyone said, where's Ronaldo? Where's Ronaldo? If he's the GOAT, how did he score nothing against DR Congo? Then against Uzbekistan, scored twice. And I get it, it's Uzbekistan. I know, it's not a formidable opponent. It's not Argentina, it's not France. But what do you want him to do? You want him to play against Uzbekistan and just humbly do nothing? No, went out there, made a statement and said, I'm back. Scream that into the camera because he is one of the greatest players of all time. It's been him and Messi sharing the stage for 20 years.
We shared this stage 15 years, me and him. I don't know if it's ever happened in football.
A man who inspired so many people around the world to just work hard, shut up, and grind your ass off. Even Giannis said how much Ronaldo inspired him.
41 years old, still playing at a high level. So my mindset is closer to Cristiano Ronaldo.
Because Ronaldo locked in and said, you know what? I am one of the best in the world. I don't care that I'm 41. I'm still one of them ones. Raul Jimenez from Mexico suffered a skull fracture. Look at him now, scoring for Mexico. Top of their group, one of the best teams, nations in the World Cup. People said that he would never, ever, ever, ever play again. What did he do? He realized he's on this planet to play football. He's on this planet to represent his country, Mexico. And look at all the Mexicans. Look at how much fun they're having. Every single Mexican I know is living life, and oh my God, they are gorgeous. They're gorgeous. And I've met so many Mexicans this summer because of Raul Jimenez. I go to every Mexico watch party and he never has disappointed. And all those Latinas have left that watch party happy. When I go up to them and say, hey, Alex, by the way, they're in a great mood. Beso, beso. Look at them kissing all the Korean fans.
Gracias.
Every single fan, they're just out there having a good time. And a lot of that is because Raul Jimenez never let an injury stop him from becoming who he was. Number 6, Derrick Rose. Now, as Antoine Griezmann said, I love Derrick Rose. So do we, the youngest MVP in NBA history.
I love Derrick Rose.
A man who was Russell Westbrook before Russell Westbrook, even though they played kind of the same time. Let's not compare them. Derrick Rose was your favorite player's favorite player. He was. Everyone loved D Rose. This man was reviving Chicago from the storm after Michael Jordan, was the one person to come back in a Bulls uniform where they had hope. They had genuine hope of like, we have the next guy. And they did.
Chris Boss. How friendly are they? Wait a second. Here's Rose all the way.
Up until the infamous injury. Derrick Rose is down. Derrick Rose is down.
Rose came down bad on his left foot. See him holding onto his knee and down.
Something we all remember against the Philadelphia 76ers in the playoffs. And sure, he was never the same. He came from being the youngest MVP, a player that I've never seen that fast before, but he came back. 50 points when he played for the Minnesota Timberwolves.
Rose gets inside, puts up a tough shot and hits it anyway.
Has his jersey retired and is still one of everyone's favorite players of all time because it wasn't his fault. The injury was something he couldn't control. He didn't retire though. He came back, still pursued his dreams, and will for always and ever be Derrick Rose, one of the best players in his prime ever. Every single time you talk about Derrick Rose and compare him to other people, like, okay, let's match D Rose's prime versus his prime versus his prime versus his prime, because prime D Rose was not human. Number 7, Baker Mayfield, a former #1 overall pick in the NFL draft. The Cleveland Browns, who is, let's be honest, the Cleveland Browns are the most dog-ass franchise in the history of sports. Okay, well, one of them. He was then let go by the Browns, sent to the Panthers, they used to be a dog-ass franchise for just a little bit, and even the Panthers said, you're good, man, we're all good here, you can go. Could you imagine being let go, essentially, by the Browns and the Panthers, both teams who were terrible at the time? Terrible. At that point, I would have quit. I would have been like, okay, if even like a homeless person doesn't want to hang out with me, then I should just retire. Went to the Rams for one game. They needed someone so desperately, they called Baker Mayfield.
2nd and 10, Mayfield to the end zone to Jefferson. Is that possible?
A guy who was just let go. They took a chance on him. Baker Mayfield won that one game on short notice. He had 2 days to learn the playbook. Came in and won. Now, after that, went to the Buccaneers, was an MVP contender. Still one of the best quarterbacks in the NFL because he didn't give up on himself. He knew how good he was in college. He was a #1 overall pick for no reason. You don't just become a #1 overall pick for fun, for jokes. He remembered his dream was to be an NFL quarterback.
Mayfield, he's going to run it in for the touchdown.
And he chased it every day until it finally paid off. Number 8, Sam Darnold. Sammy boy, hey, Sam Darnold here. Hey, oh, nice guy. This guy, drafted by the New York Jets. Oh, that's also not that good. Said he was seeing ghosts. Seeing ghost out there through 5 interceptions against the New England Patriots. What did he do? Just was about 8 years later against the same franchise, the same Patriots, won an NFL Super Bowl. I thought there was no chance in hell I could ever close my eyes and imagine Sam Darnold. Hey, Sam. Oh, okay. Yeah, screw it. I'll win one. Never thought in my entire life I'd ever see Sam Darnold hoist a Lombardi trophy.
Your Super Bowl winning quarterback, ladies and gentlemen.
But he didn't quit. After everyone was making fun of him for the Jets, saying, why would you openly admit you're seeing ghost? On the Vikings, he turned this whole thing around.
Quarterback Sam Darnold been struggling the last 2 weeks. 5 interceptions in the last 2 games for Sam Darnold.
And he was a backup in San Francisco. It was just nothing. The Vikings took a chance. 12 wins. 12 wins. Seattle paid him $100 million. It's like, okay, I guess Sam can still ball. He did ball. Balling is what he did because he never gave up on himself. Even all the draft reports about him saying, oh, he's this, he's this, he's this, but he never gets up. He never quits. He just keeps coming. Look what happens when you don't quit. Look what happens. You can be at the very bottom of the New York Jets to a Super Bowl winner, to leading the best team in the NFL. That's what not giving up does to you. Myles Garrett, maybe the best defensive player in the entire NFL, dealt with being on the poopy Browns for years. And we saw him break the sack record, him be like, the dude scares the hell out of me. Look at him shirtless. It's actually horrifying. If I ran into an angry Myles Garrett in a back alley, he would literally rip off my skull and eat it and then eat my own ass. Like it would be bad. But what did he do? Myles Garrett didn't care about the score, didn't complain, only slightly, but I mean, I would complain too. He gave everything he had into every game as a Cleveland Brown. Yeah.
First down. Burrow, he's under pressure, he's sacked, and there it is.
Can you imagine how sad it is to wake up and go, I'm gonna get 2 fumble recoveries, I'm gonna get 3 sacks this game, and I'm gonna look up at the score, and we're gonna be down by 50 still. Imagine how hard that is to put in all that effort to be that good at defense and still be down by 85 points in the first quarter. Look at him now on the Los Angeles Rams. Whose house? Rams house? Yeah, he gets to chant that now every single day with a team that is competitive. A team who just won a Super Bowl not that long ago, a couple years ago. And now Myles Garrett deserves to be in the beautiful city of Los Angeles, California, on a team that will actually help him be competitive and maybe win a Super Bowl. Number 10, Kawhi Leonard. I'm a fun guy. Well, he wasn't so much of a fun guy after suffering tons of injuries on the San Antonio Spurs. Like over and over again, always hurt, always hurt. Then the Spurs tried to rush him back and he wasn't ready to play.
Julie getting up. Again, that's what they call all the time.
He was pissed at how the medical staff treated him. He just, I don't think I should be playing.
You know, if we didn't do that, I wouldn't be here right now, for sure. You know, I'm already favoring and
what did he do? Requested a trade, but he was sent to somewhere that he didn't want to go. He didn't want to play for the Toronto Raptors at all. He would rather have shot himself, but the Raptors took a chance on a guy who didn't even want to come there, traded their franchise player DeMar DeRozan for Kawhi Leonard. What did Kawhi say? Okay, I'm a fun guy. At that press conference with Danny Green, he's like, okay, screw it. I guess I'm here. I guess I have to play. He had to play. Oh, and he won an NBA championship.
Kawhi Leonard.
Remember the Game 7 buzzer beater over the Philadelphia 76ers?
Is this the dagger?
Then beat the Golden State Warriors in the finals, and then left and said, oh, okay, I'm out of here. I'm gonna go to LA now. Yeah, because he could, because he had to play. Might as well, when you play, win a championship. Even after being traded by the Spurs, a team that didn't handle his injuries so well, just said, okay, this is what happens when you trade me and don't treat me well and don't take care of my injuries. Be cautious with me. I'll go show you. I'll go show you what I can do, what you're missing. And they missed a Finals MVP. Number 11, Jason Tatum. We did it! Yeah, and he's corny. I get it. He's corny, but he's still my favorite player in NBA history by far. Well, okay, he's my second favorite player in NBA. I'm a Celtics fan. Okay, it makes sense, all right?
We did it!
Jason Tatum had an Achilles injury. Then in the same next season, right after, came back. I've never seen someone come back from an Achilles injury that fast. Did they win? No. Now they actually got bounced in the first round by the 76ers, where Jason Tatum didn't even play in Game 7.
Assists away from a triple-double. Tatum slips in.
But you know what? The fact that he still came back, the fact that he was still healthy enough to want to win, he could have, people were saying, oh, Jason shouldn't come back. He should wait the whole year out. The Celtics aren't even doing that bad without him. Jaylen Brown's, packing a punch still. He said, no, if we have a chance to win, seeing how good we are right now, I want to add to that. I want to risk my career and come back. And he did. Didn't win, but he came back. Number 12, Jalen Brunson. Probably the most inspirational story. Was called short, was called stubby, was called fat. Even said himself, you know what? I'm not coming to New York to be a savior. I'm not a savior. I'm not a hero. I just want to help this team win.
Not a savior. in any way, shape, or form. I just want to be able to contribute to the team.
This man sacrificed $100 million to help his team get extended, to get paid. This man was made fun of by Stephen A. Smith himself, the big Knicks fan. The big Knicks fan said, "Oh, we got Jalen Brunson. Jalen Brunson, that's blasphemous. Blasphemous. Blah, blah, blah. He's not even a top 10 point guard."
And Jalen Brunson isn't the answer.
Jalen Brunson?
Everyone, after reacting to the trade of Jalen Brunson to the Knicks, said, why? Why would the Knicks trade for Jalen Brunson? Oh, what did Jalen do?
2 damn hours of tossing and turning.
Won the Knicks their first NBA championship in over 50 years. Now, every single New Yorker burned down their own city chanting, "We love Jalen Brunson!"
Steve Nash, Jalen Brunson, Luka Doncic, Jalen Brunson.
"We love Jalen Brunson!" Said himself. Wasn't a hero, but in the end, he was. The biggest hero, maybe in New York Knicks history. Actually, no, he is the biggest hero in Knicks history because he bet on himself, wasn't the most athletic, made fun of for his height, all this stuff, didn't care, wanted shit. Now, please learn from them, as I am. Remember who you are. If you're down in the dumps, if you're sucking right now, if your life sucks, you need to remember you are here for a reason. You are good at something. You are on this earth for a damn reason. Go out there every single day. You will, you're gonna experience sadness, you're gonna experience defeat, you're gonna experience loss, but you need to remember you are here for a purpose. Go out there, get back up every single time. Not the corny, it's not about the fight and the dog, it's about the dog and the fight, but it really is. It's about you. Go out there and win. Don't use excuses like I do. Even I'm learning. No more excuses. I'm here to win on YouTube, and I'm gonna keep fighting every single day. So should you.